Alright, haven't picked up one of these in ages, but I thought it's about time we do a 2025 lawn care setup. So, let's get into it.
I roll up ready, sky couple shots out the semi. Flex like machine gun Kelly, military headgear, liver gloves ready. Dirty when the big dogs turn up. Don't say a word, just shut up. Nobody make no loose talk. Everything done by sun up. We circle the ends anytime. Me no make up in a broad daylight. Rise up from under the dirt like Satan. I run up on a pagan horror show style. Yeah, horror show style. Run up on a pagan, never show style.
So we'll start off with the newest addition to the fleet. It is a Mazda BT50 2017 model, currently sitting at about 160,000 kilometers. So I got this at a really good price, 20 grand cash. So yeah, really happy with that. This is the main workhorse that holds everything now. Still on my L's. 4 months time I will be on my P's though, so I'll be able to go do it pretty much all on my own again. So yeah, it's a great car. I mean, does what I need it to do, and I mean, so far no complaints. I haven't really towed with it, sorry. So yeah, I don't know how that would go there, but for the most part, yeah, it's been great. Hauls everything and can't ask much more of it. I'm moving on to what I put in these toolboxes. So this is my Makita battery side. Over the course of time I've slowly built up my Makita battery range. So I've got, it's very messy, I do apologise, but in this side we do have my drill and impact driver, so good for changing blades and all that fun stuff. Got my Makita hand hedger. New this year is my Makita short length pole hedger. This thing is an absolute lifesaver. It's great for fine trimming, so diosmers. It's great for tostrums, pretty much great for everything. Gets the job done, and it's better than just holding around the KM94 like I was. This is my little pruning saw. This is great as well. Little Makita pruning saw. I believe the battery's in the shed on charge. For line, I'm using Trailblazer. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 2.7 mil, so it's great. Absolutely love this line. Oh, jeez, make a bit of noise, aren't we? Then we've got my Husqvarna 2-stroke mix. This is actually the Stihl HP Ultra, but I just carried around in this rather than the 5-litre container I've got sitting in the shed. Just easier, I can measure it out easier, and we're all good. I was also trialling out this Husqvarna X-Line or whatever it is. Wasn't a huge fan of it, broke really easy, so went back to the Trailblazer. Got my little tool bag in here with a bunch of just random stuff, and yeah, then just little impact bits, chainsaw sharpener, so all bits and bobs. I also have the option to solar charge, so I can grab a solar panel. This is all going into the auto electricians next Friday, so I'll understand a bit more about it. And I've also got a pump here as well. But yeah, so hopefully we can get a second battery system set up so we can charge batteries. I wouldn't mind having a small fridge in here as well in the future. So yeah, that's the plan. But for now, this is my Makita side. This is my, yeah, Makita side of the toolbox, I guess. So let's go around to the other side. So in this side, it's a bit less stuff. A bit tidier, not very much though. This is my Stihl side. This is where the rest of, or what's left of my Stihl machines sit. So we've got, I'm also keeping petrol in here, so I got my 4-stroke, that's 10 litres, and I've also got 2-stroke in here as well, so that's just 5 litres. This is one of my 2 KM94s, the other one sits in the shed. Got my pole hedge trimmer, blade edger, pole saw in there, and I believe a brush cutter attachment. So I don't know if you can see all of that. There's a pole saw, there's the edger, hedge trimmer, KM94. This only gets used once in a blue moon, mainly for blade edging now, and a little bit of pole sawing. The only leaf blower I've now got is my BR800C. Side start fits in here perfectly, which I'm extremely happy about, but I did end up selling the FS131 and the BG86 to a friend of mine, so that was for his business. Now I've just got this is pretty much what's left, and another KM94. I do have a small MS170 chainsaw. I'm going to upgrade that to an MS261, just so a bit bigger, and I'll probably carry that in here as well. But besides that, it's either Makita or Husqvarna I'm leaning towards nowadays. That's kind of where a lot of my stuff's going. If the combi did go, I'd probably end up just going a KMA 135 going Stihl battery, and I'd probably buy another BR800. But besides that, it's pretty much all I've got as far as Stihl nowadays. So I just think a few different brands work better for what I'm doing, so I've ended up going with them. On to our brush cutters. Like I said, I had a FS131R and I was running my 2 KM94s on the green tat tracks on my trailer last year. I just thought, you know what, it's time for a change. I started going back to using this Husqvarna 525 LSC on the right, the one with the Kawasaki handle, and it is just amazing. I loved it so much. I actually went out earlier this year and I bought a second one. So now we are strictly running Husqvarna brush cutters. So I'm running 2 525 LST. I reckon they are the best brush cutters on the market, especially without the guards on. You can run that bit extra line and they just run all day. Great machines, extremely lightweight, and I mean the high torque gearbox just gives it that real oomph power wise. I do have a second Kawasaki handle, but I don't mind it with the normal handle. I do like this handle and I've had it for about 4 months now. I haven't ended up switching it over. I'm going to leave the Kawasaki handle on this one because Dad does prefer them when he does come help every now and again. But as far as this one, which is now my main brush cutter, I'm just leaving it without a Kawasaki handle for now. Moving on to the mowers. So this is pretty much the last thing as far as lawn care equipment goes now. Still running the trusty HRX 217 with the GCV 200. It goes great, no problems, but it's been 4 years as of November since I bought this machine. It's getting on a bit now. The plastic on the deck is slowly starting to wither away and break. So I did go out and I went and bought a Toro commercial. Now, probably thinking, why did you spend $2.5 grand on a push mower? I didn't. I was on Marketplace one day scrolling and I saw an absolute steal of a deal. It was used twice by this elderly man and he just couldn't keep up with it because it is extremely fast. So he was selling it. He bought it for 2 grand before the price raises all went up. He had it up there for 1,800 bucks. I managed to talk it down to 1,500, so I got a almost brand new Toro commercial push mower for $1 grand off, and it is an absolute weapon. It's got a Kawasaki 180cc motor on it, and boy oh boy does this thing just roar. It just goes through it. I have noticed the chute is a bit smaller on this one compared to the Honda. Pretty much every self-propelled mower has such a small chute now. It's ridiculous. So besides that though, it just runs through it. Power's good, speed's good, no complaints. I've only had this one for about 3 months now, I'd say. This is in August, probably bought it about May, about the time I bought the 525. So with winter, I haven't been mowing as much. I've been doing more planting projects and garden maintenance projects. So this only gets used twice a month, 2 days a month, sorry. And I haven't had any complaints with it so far, but we'll see how it lasts in the spring. Also forgot to mention these absolute lifesavers here. These are just some super cheap auto racks. 200 bucks, sorry, ramps, not racks. 200 bucks, and they are absolutely amazing. They're lightweight, I can just chuck them in. Usually I'll carry this, put the ramps in and put the brush cutter behind it. And yeah, that works perfect for me. So yeah, can't fault them. I've had them for about, well, however long I've had the car. So I've had the car since January. Went and bought those ramps straight away so I could tow the Honda with it. Anyway, that about wraps up the 2025 setup. Hopefully next time you see this car, I have red P plates on there and potentially even a trailer. So that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's been a minute. I'm going to try and upload a bit more. Don't hold me to that though, because it has been over a year. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.